moments later. Eleven minutes later.
Yo. Welcome to the 28th episode of Restart Diaries. It's 6:15 p.m. right now. I actually came back home by like 5:15, 5:20 an hour ago. But I was just working on some questions and podcast flow for the podcast that I'm shooting this week and in coming week as well. I have few guests who have agreed to come onto my podcast and speak about their journey, their growth and their career milestones, etc. So really looking forward to talk to people from different backgrounds. Anyways, as you might know, this is my first working day after 4 days of vacation. I was on a Thanksgiving vacation. And yes, the vacation did not go as I planned. I planned for an East Coast road trip, which did not happen because of bad weather. There was a forecast for rain. And regardless of that, I actually had a good time. I went to New York to attend one of the world's largest parade, that is Macy's Thanksgiving parade. And I rested, I was sleeping without worrying about my alarm. I also scrolled through the Instagram, reels while I was on my bed, all of those guilty pleasures. And other than that, I also started editing some reels for my photography account on Instagram. So check that out. I'm going to put my photography account here. But yeah, it was not actually bad. It was a very nice vacation. It gave some time for me to recharge, come back to work and all of that. But today was something else, first day after Thanksgiving. My body was like, yeah, let's go and work. But my mind was like, nope, that's not happening. And the feeling when the alarm goes off in the morning and then your brain is like, nope, not today, man. That was literally me in the morning. My brain actually did that. It was trying to shut me down when I tried to wake up this morning to go to office. So getting to work today felt slightly off. I mean, it's not like I'm stressed or anything. It's just I was not feeling that. You have a certain rhythm, right? You wake up, you go to shower and then you go to work. That rhythm was totally off today. And what's funny? This is the same feeling I used to have when I used to attend school right after my summer vacation. Yes, there were summer homeworks when I was in high school, but when I was in middle school, as far as I remember, I was studying in Air Force. I did not have any summer homework, and after participating in multiple sports activities, just playing around, just chilling all over the summer, when you go back and when you try to hold that pencil, it feels really weird. And when you try to write, you don't get that rhythm or you don't get that groove. Your handwriting is terrible at that point. And today was something like that. It's little awkward, little slow on my brain. But hey, I'm sure that given a couple of days, I'll be able to fine tune and find that work rhythm. Just like how we all used to get used to the school environment, after a couple of days or even first week of after your summer vacation. I mean, work wasn't bad. I attended a couple of meetings, checked the ongoing status of some projects, and then, reviewed some engineering drawings. It's just that I was like operating on 40% battery level at max. And honestly, I think everyone around me, even all of my colleagues were in that post-vacation hangover. The shift is absolutely brutal, from eating leftovers or junk food and then binge watching TV shows or, scrolling Instagram reels, and then suddenly you're expected to solve all the real life engineering problems. I think we need to find a way where this transition feels a lot smoother. Unlike, at a time you're playing in a playground and then 12 hours later you're just thrown into a war zone, that's not fair, right? It felt that way actually. And regardless of how I felt today, me not being 100% efficient, I realized something. Yes, I love vacations, I get to travel, I get to be lazy. I can always be worry-free from all those deadlines, pressures, etc. But there is a comfort point associated with coming back to the routine. Like it makes me stable, like something to look up to, it can be any problem that I'm going to solve or any complicated engineering drawing that I'll be doing. So yeah, today wasn't super productive. It was like warming up, like stretching before my actual workout. And that's totally okay. First days aren't supposed to be peak performance days. But tomorrow though, I'll try to be as efficient as I can and be in that engineer mode. But today was like, I just wanted to survive and, get done with the day. Anyways, as you all know, I got myself a MacBook M1 Air for my YouTube editing primarily. But for the last 2 weeks, I barely edited 1 or 2 videos in it. And the reason is the keyboard that is coupled with my monitor and laptop right now is this one. This is a wired keyboard. See the wire? This is a wired keyboard from Walmart. I got this like 4 years ago. I spent $9 on it. So definitely worth it. But apparently this keyboard is not compatible with MacBook. Only few keys are working and few of the keys like control or the command in MacBook, which I will be using more often because I'll be selecting multiple clips in the editing, or even to do Control A in Word while I'm writing script. So yeah, I decided to buy a wireless keyboard that I can use it along with my MacBook. Initially I was considering this Magic keyboard from Apple, but after looking at the price, hell no, because I believe the keyboard starts from like $99, at least for my model. I'm not sure if there are different variants for different models in keyboards, but I'm not spending $99 on keyboard. Bro, I literally spent $9 4 years ago. Why would I spend $99? Just because I got job? No, I'm not doing that. Anyways, I was looking at this $20 wireless keyboard in Amazon, which is actually nice. It has great reviews. It actually looks like a Magic keyboard, the white, small, thin, and I believe the sound is also the same. I've looked it on YouTube, but I'm not really sure. Yes, MacBook keyboards are actually good. I've used them when I was in office, but no, I'm not spending $100 just because I need that feel. At least not right now. Maybe when I have a permanent setup dedicated to my YouTube content creation, then yeah, maybe I'll consider buying a Magic keyboard. Even then, I would not go to Magic keyboard, I believe. I would buy a mechanical keyboard. I really like the sound. In fact, the keyboard that I have in my office is a mechanical keyboard. It's really nice. Anyways, you remember Prithvi from previous vlog, right? He's one of my friends and tomorrow is his birthday. We are planning on, surprising him with a cake. Just a basic celebration, nothing fancy because we have to be in office tomorrow. And I'm headed to Walmart right now to get the cake. I'll talk to you once I'm back.
A few inches later.
And that's it for the video. I'll add the birthday celebration clips in tomorrow's vlog because I need to edit this video and upload it on YouTube. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.